Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the CIS Minor Closed Qualifier. My name is Hawker, here to bring you the action, and we are a couple of rounds late into this one. Apologies for that. It is going to be Vega Squadron in a 2v4. They've already got the 2-0 lead, but it's not looking too good for them in this round. Again, we were having some, I think, technical issues getting the server sorted, but we're good to go now. We're into the game, and Seized is trying to move into the B bomb site, but this is a good hold. SNK comes in from above. Crush is there for the refrag, but SNK has got the angle to work with. It is going to be a round win on the board for NOTBAD. So just looking at these two teams, we haven't really seen a whole lot from either of them in the last few months. We've seen a little bit more from Vega Squadron. Seized has played a little bit for them, but this NOTBAD team especially are big unknowns heading into this series. And in comes the quick B aggression from Vega Squadron. Moonshine ready to shut the first man down. And the rest of Vega decide not to commit to the monster push. They had quite a few SMGs into this one, so they were hoping that they could maybe go for some quick B aggression, catch their opponents out, but as soon as that doesn't work, they decide to find a different angle of approach over towards A. It's Seized who finds the entry on towards Bit and brings it into the 4v4. And this has drawn a really big rotation away from NOTBAD. They leave Moonshine alone on the B bomb site as the solo anchor, and that could be a bit of a problem here because Vega are starting to commit to B. Thankfully, SNK has rotated over in time, and the one negative for Vega Squadron is the lack of nades. They cannot smoke off Heaven, and this is a good angle. SNK actually takes a dink on towards him, but it's the Mach 10 that did the damage, so he can continue to cause issues from Heaven. The bomb, however, has crossed to the site safely, so it's a 4-on-4 retake, but some of the Vega players have taken damage in the process. Trades come through. Moonshine moves forwards, but SNK has just found a triple kill. It's all onto JR. Man up close. Oh my god, he's getting the frags! JR somehow makes it work, but SNK eventually runs him down. I was going to say, JR with the drive-by onto the first man. I thought he was going to be done for after finding the opening, but somehow gets the second, somehow brings it close. And at the end of the day, it is a round win for NOTBAD, but it came down to the wire. While Vega Squadron decide to go for the Hero AK into round number 5. Crush will be the one man with the rifle in his possession. The rest of the squad only with pistols to work with. They have these 3 HE grenades which will be stacked into this position. Sadly, I don't think they're going to do any damage with them. SNK goes down to 60 health, so better than nothing. But the B hold looks pretty solid so far. Moonshine comes in with a double, nearly the third, but Seized manages to deal with him. Nice angle from Fix, denies the bomb plant. Aggression comes in from Heaven. just to make sure there's no way that bomb can be planted. I think at this point, NOTBAD should have done enough in this round. Fix comes in with another kill and a third with the USP. NOTBAD into the early lead. And I think from what we've seen so far from this Vega Squadron side, the one worry I have for them might be the firepower on this team. In the last 3 months, the only players who have really looked good, I would say, on a fragging level are Scooby and then maybe Dima. But then Crush has not been anywhere near as good as we know he can be, so he needs to up his form. And then both Seized and JR have also been somewhat lackluster, so let's see if that can change. Dima in with a double over towards B short. He's done a whole lot of damage at the start of this round. And Vega Squadron could have committed to the B bomb site, but they decide to take the safe approach, knowing that they've got the 2-man lead, not wanting to risk running into any further players. I like this call from Vega just to keep it slow. This shows that they are confident in their ability to just group up and trade out these frags as the round goes on. While the firepower for Vega is looking a little bit better at the start of this game, both Seized and Dima starting strong. And in comes the B side aggression. Scooby actually fails that spray down. Fix manages to find a trade on towards him. Dima is incredibly low on health, and that's a nice nade. Trade comes through, and that's who came. Has to think about saving this AWP. He has been unable to have any impact on this game so far. I think Vega have really been finding their success over towards that B site. We obviously didn't get to see the pistol round, but even in these unsuccessful gun rounds, the ones that have come close, Vega have generally favored that B side of the map. That's who came, gets a kill on towards Seized. Ooh, for a second there, I thought he was going to try the craziest wallbang I would have seen in a while, but no, not going to happen. And into round 7, NOTBAD will have the one saved AWP alongside a couple of invested rifles. Fix is left on a Desert Eagle, but it's not an awful buy for NOTBAD. You could say it's not a bad buy for NOTBAD, if you really wanted to. AWP peeking in towards mid. That's who came. Manages to find the opening pick of round number 7. Finally, that AWP gets involved early in one of these gun rounds. Finally, that AWP has some impact. Oh, Moonshine with the nade over the top. Not quite landing where he wanted it to. Free fire comes in. Moonshine just spamming through the wood. Eventually manages to pick up the frag. NOTBAD extend upon their early advantage into a 5-on-3. You've got to think the CTs are liking their chances now. Again, the question for me heading into this series was always going to be, can the NOTBAD players compete individually? And if that's the case, then I think that this game is absolutely open for the taking. Vega Squadron come in as pretty heavy favorites, but we'll see if they can live up to that. Dima in with a double. Again, these B-side entries go his way. Bit biding his time, picks up the trade frags, and it's all on Crush in with the first. Flash goes high, trying to buy himself some more space, but Fix is the one man who is unknown in terms of his position. Comes through from short, wins the round for his team and puts down a nice little shocked face. These teams exchanging rounds early on Overpass. With the bomb plant, Vega Squadron can definitely buy into this round. They can at least get 3 rifles. And Dima can drop another AK. Oh, he decides not to. Dima buys up the nades rather than dropping one of his teammates. I wonder if that's a slight miscalculation from him. It's going to lead to both Seized and JR having weaker weapons into round number 8. That who came with the same mid-peak. This time a flashbang to assist him. He is going to continue to find success towards mid. And I wonder if Vega will go for some sort of adaptation there. Because right now, that who came is finding it quite easy to peek over that smoke towards mid. Oh yes, Crush just waiting for the jump peek to come through. Gets the trade frank with the SG. JR finds another kill for his team. Fix goes straying a little too wide into the open. In comes the monster aggression. Not spotted by Seized. Smoke is down, damage done, and Scooby gets set up perfectly. The tag with the scout makes that an incredibly easy kill. And again, it's the B bomb site which Vega Squadron decide to pressure. Smoke goes in towards heaven. The bomb will be delivered safely to the B bomb site. And at this point, you've got to think NOTBAD will be looking to save. And you also think at this point, NOTBAD might have to start to think about switching up that B hold. Vega Squadron have almost always committed into the B bomb site. I can't remember a single round where Vega Squadron have got that bomb planted towards A. Again, that who came is doing a good job at finding those openings in on the mid peak. But it's not leading to the round wins in all of these rounds. Vega Squadron will tie up the scoreline. And a quick reminder for you that here on Overpass, this is the map pick of the Vega Squadron side. Again, we haven't seen Vega Squadron play since, I think it is, yeah, the 22nd of May. That's the last time they played an official game. And I think that's kind of showing in the fact that they've picked Overpass. Because in the past, Vega Squadron rarely played this map. They'd only played it once, and that was when it was picked into them. So I think we're seeing a bit of a switch up in the map pool for Vega, and some early mid-aggression from NOTBAD. They've got a bit of an up and down buy. Team damage done by SNK. He decides to fall back from that position. Quite a few early smokes used by Vega Squadron here. They only leave themselves with 1 smoke for the actual site take, which could be a little bit of a worry. Also doesn't help when you waste some of your Molotovs like that. Dima's molly goes straight into the smoke. And again, Vega Squadron start to put some pressure over towards A. And then they fall back to Old Faithful. They fall back to the B side of the map. Flashbang goes forwards. Vega begin to creep their way towards B, but they're not creeping anymore. They're running onto that B bomb site. Moonshine is sitting in the water, waiting to see if he can find an angle. SNK playing it safe, picks up the 1 kill. Moonshine comes in with one of his own, and he's got the AK into his hands. Moonshine finds the 2nd frag. I don't know how he got away with the AK, but he's putting it to work. Bomb planted in front of the pillar, but NOTBAD are set up so well for this retake. Crush is just sitting in the corner, trying to line them up. They don't know he's here. Crush finds one, but that gives it the game away. Crush will be dealt with. I think he needed to get at least 2 kills from that position on players not looking his way, but sadly, the timing doesn't really allow that to happen. NOTBAD will go into the lead. Again, if we take a quick look at those GG bet odds, you can see that Vega Squadron don't actually have as good odds as I was expecting. That's a surprise. Maybe just with how this map has started, they've switched over slightly, but yeah. Interesting odds there. We'll head back into the game because Fix has found the opening in towards mid. That A-sided aggression continues from NOTBAD. That's who came holding with the AWP. Nice shot onto the first. Continues to hold the angle. In fact, he's going aggressive. This is such a huge risk, and it will not pay off for him. Crush was just waiting on towards that position. Again, Fix has pushed through towards mid. That's something Vega have to be aware of. And Seized, trying to lurk, will be spotted. Out in the open. Pre-fire comes through. And this is a problem, especially with Fix being in from behind. Scooby dealt with instantly. Great headshot from Fix. And Crush has got it all to do. He spotted the first man, but the bomb plant won't be easy from this position. Smoke goes down. He hears the steps, but you can see Crush is scared of almost every single angle. And it ends up being Bit who wins the fight. Almost a full eco from Vega Squadron. 4 Glocks and a P250 into round number 11. It looks like they're taking this as a timeout, really. They're just kind of running around spawn. Doesn't look like Vega Squadron are too focused on the round right now, which is understandable. This round should always go against them. Unless NOTBAD makes some silly mistakes. Or unless Vega Squadron gets some insane display of aim with the Glocks. And here we go. Fix at long range is going to go down. Nice shot by Scooby. They can actually get that rifle as well, which is at least something, considering they had the full pistols in this round. Only the one P250. It gives C's the opportunity to maybe do a little bit more damage. Again, though, with what we're seeing early here on Overpass, I am slightly worried for Vega Squadron, because NOTBAD have proven that they can compete individually. And, oh, nice boost over. Nice kill from Seized. Good way to get that AUG involved in the round. He finds another into the 1v2. Scooby knows the man is here. Damage is done. SNK goes down. Scooby puts his one bullet right between the eyes. And it's into the one-on-one. Moonshine in the right place at the right time. But my God, that shot from Scooby was unreal. He had 1 shot left in the AK. Found the instant headshot with that. Nearly brought it into a winnable position. And just as I was singing the praises of NOTBAD, they nearly lose a round, which they had such a huge advantage in. Either way, it's the success in the gun rounds which has really been impressive from NOTBAD, and they are continuing to find that. Up to a 7-4 lead at the start of their CT side of Overpass. Not a map we've seen much of from NOTBAD. And yet Vega Squadron are starting to slip behind slightly. can see the setup from NOTBAD currently has a 3-man B stack, but then they've also got that who can rotate quickly if necessary, and Fix was in a slightly risky position alone towards A long, but it's up to that who to hold them off on the site itself. Flank is coming through. Fix goes through the smoke. Maybe not the best call right there because Scooby was waiting patiently for him. The rotate has begun towards the A site. Vega Squadron will elect to go back towards B. Again, Vega have been heavily favoring that B site, and you can see that the CTs have realized that. They've rotated over. This time, though, it's a bit of a fake towards B. Vega toying with NOTBAD right now, but NOTBAD seem to have read it. They're rotating up. That who came in with the opening kill. Rotation is here. Bit drops the bomb. 10 seconds left, and Vega are in trouble. Crush will go down. NOTBAD are rotating really well between these bomb sites right now. And again, Vega Squadron struggle to get rounds together. When you take into account that Vega Squadron won the pistol round and took the 2-0 lead, this is not a good T side for Vega, especially considering Overpass was their map pick. They've still got time to get more rounds on the board, but this one is unlikely. SNK forces the fights. Scooby was one man too many. Seized comes in with a kill of his own. Rifle will be recovered. Fix trying to hunt this frag down. Scooby stuck on the left-hand side. And Seized is left in a 1 versus 3. The trades didn't look too bad for Vega, but eventually NOTBAD managed to come out on top. They managed to save the situation, you could say. Seas will just sit back, wait for a mistake to be made. Not sure. Okay, sorry, accidentally muted my mic. I was saying, not sure a mistake will be made, though. That who makes sure that NOTBAD can win the round with ease. Up to a 9-4 lead now. Here comes the buy for Vega Squadron. The question is, can they get this round on the board? Because I think they kind of need 5 or 6 rounds to really feel comfortable with this first half. Early mid-aggression once again. Fixes move forwards. It's going to be Fixed with the opening, but Scooby's there for the trade. Scooby trying to find more. That who has gone down to 12 points of health. And in the midst of the smoke, Seas does a little bit more damage. Not bad. Bring it into a 4v4, but the damage has definitely gone against them on a couple of their players. A little over a minute left on the clock. Vega will have themselves a B execute prepared. I mean, again, Vega are almost only going to this B site. You've got to think NOTBAD will be ready for this. And the rotate is already coming in. That's who will commit to the B site, but he's cut off by the heaven smoke. In comes Scooby. Opening is good. Not the follow-up, but there's the trade. Seized is set up really well to enter that B site. And oh yes, JR lands a stray shot through the smoke onto that who and he only needed the one shot to win his team the round. Bits will be looking to hold onto the AWP, and despite all these round wins for NOTBAD, their money isn't exactly perfect heading into the last round of the half. But with this saved AWP, I think they will be able to get at least a reasonable buy together. Oh, if they had slightly more money across the board, NOTBAD could actually get a really good buy here, but I think they will be a little bit limited into the last round of the half. Double up setups in play, though. We will head into the last round of the half. Vega Squadron starting to lean towards B early into this one. Flash goes forwards. Great flashbang, but he's got the molly out, so not able to secure the kill off the back of it. Push comes in towards B. Moonshine deploys the flashbang and whips out the FAMAS just in time. Vega Squadron tried to go for some early B aggression. They didn't have their whole team ready to push there, so as soon as the first two players go down, the man with the bomb can't really commit to any further aggression without taking a massive risk. "57 seconds left on the clock, and Vega will start to creep through B. Crush is clearing these close angles, and that's a nice shot landed towards heaven. Now Vega have got something to work with. The big problem for them is just the complete lack of nades here. They literally have no smokes, no flashbangs, nothing to work with. They have to just win the aim fights as they enter the site. Shots exchanged. SNK gets the kill. Again, lack of utility really being a problem here. Vega at least get the bomb onto the site safely, and ooh, the wallbangs are landing, but they're really not doing much damage. JR in with a double. JR finds the third. Huge work from him, and Fix has got it all to do. Switches over to the M4. Molotov goes in for the close angle, but JR just taking faces on towards the site. Such a sick round from him as he picks up the quad kill and gives Vega Squadron a 6th round at the end of the half. That's more of what I want to see from this Vega Squadron side. In the past, this Vega Squadron team have been really, really good at just playing incredibly well on an individual basis. I want to see more individual plays from this squad. I know it's a slightly different lineup, but we've got some of the players here that have been so impressive previously. And heading into the second half, certainly some signs of life from Vega Squadron. 6 rounds on their T side is not too terrible. It's definitely something they can work with heading into this pistol. B-Stack is in play for Vega. They've got this boost, but they've also got 2 players at barrels. This is such an unexpected position, and Dima doesn't need his teammate. JR in on the other side will also do the damage. And Vega Squadron just showing up individually. Again, this is what we were missing from them in some of these earlier rounds. We're seeing the aims start to shine through on these players. SNK and That's Who Came will look to move forwards, but the rotate is here. No way he can win this. There's the first, but there are way too many players to deal with. Vega successfully win the second half pistol, and they've brought themselves right into this one. Into round 17, it is going to be a low buy from NOTBAD. they have at least bought a couple of pistols, so they can do some damage. And at this point, you look at Vega's buy, you look at Vega's money, they've invested everything into this round, so just finding a couple of kills could be significant. SNK dinks the first man down, but in comes the cleanup crew. Seized with one. Again, damage done towards him, but no kills come through for NOTBAD. Maybe a little bit unfortunate there not to find a single frag on the round, but it means that Vega can just stick with all the guns they saved over. They don't have to reinvest anything into this round, except for those few nades they used, maybe a defuse kit or two. And Vega will look to tie up the scoreline here on their own map pick. By the way, we haven't mentioned that the second map in this series will be Mirage, picked by NOTBAD, and historically that hasn't been a great map for Vega. Even though Vega have even picked it themselves sometimes, they don't have a great win rate on that map. And even though we don't have too many maps on record for this NOTBAD team, 2 of their wins have come on Mirage. So Mirage definitely feels like a good choice for NOTBAD, but the one concern I have is that Vega have definitely been practicing hard over these last few weeks. We haven't seen them for a while. Trades in towards the bathrooms. Just a 1-4-1 to start this round. Seized in with the incendiary. We'll make sure that he is safe on the A site. 50 seconds left on the clock. Scooby is sitting in the corner towards A long. He's got Seized helping him at the long range angle if necessary. And Scooby goes hunting. Boost about to come through. Scooby spots the first. There's the second, but Fix only down to 1 point of health. Somehow survives. And NOTBAD managed to take the man advantage. If Scooby was just a centimeter closer, he would have got that one-shot headshot with the AUG. It's capable of doing that. Instead, it doesn't go his way, but Crush is in the midst of the smoke. Crush is just waiting. 10 seconds. Crush could do this. He could deny the bomb plant. He only needs the one shot, and there it is. Crush wins the round for his team. The smoke criminal comes through. Oh, what a round from Crush. That's so beautifully done. The patience to pull that off. The composure to just sit in that smoke and realize with low time left that all he needs to focus on is denying that bomb plant is just so impressive from Crush. The experience of some of these Vega players starting to shine through. And NOTBAD don't exactly have a great buy in this round. Not a single nade bought. Got themselves the AK dropped over to that who came. SNK invests all his money into giving the gun over to his teammate. We've got a close angle being played by Scooby. Could be slightly awkward for him, especially with JR, with the MP5 being the man at long range. There's the opening kill. Both rifles recovered, however, Seized has rotated into the A site. JR's MP5 will be put to use. And Vega have heavily rotated over towards A. While Vega are sitting very safe on this A hold, they may allow this bomb to go down. Dima is just sitting on the B site. Here we go. SNK will plant the bomb. Moonshine up close. They're both low. They're both low, but Seized manages to get the trade. SNK will try to hold this one off. No armor for him, obviously, is a problem. More importantly, 3 players against him is a bigger problem, especially as Dima will win the first duel. The bomb plant's not too terrible for NOTBAD, though. You can see the extra money coming through will absolutely allow a full buy for them into round 20. They get a couple of kills to at least cause some issues for Vega in terms of having to rebuy. But at the same time, we need to see NOTBAD start to pick up some rounds on this T side. That's been the biggest problem for them. Wow, this is the first full gun round for NOTBAD where they've also had the AWP. Nade is not perfectly timed. SNK takes some damage from it, though. That does mean SNK is now a one-shot headshot from all of those AUGs, which could be worth considering. We'll keep an eye on if that comes into play. Nice entry from Moonshine. Scooby tries to go out wide, ends up losing his life. JR needs some assistance in on A. First shot is good. C's comes in with one of his own, and NOTBAD decide to bail on the A aggression. As soon as they realize the rotate is in play and they lose the 2 openings, they are going to have to live with a man disadvantage. Flash over towards A long. JR holding the bathrooms. Push has come to the site. SNK won't be able to take advantage of that fact, but it's brought into the 2v2. Nice trades from NOTBAD. Bomb will be planted momentarily, and they will both fall back towards A long. Dima will clear out the bathrooms. He's one step ahead of this. Beautifully done by Dima, in with the opening frag. They might not expect Fix to also be on A long, but they've cleared almost every other position. Fix moves in, Fix lines them up! Double spray down comes through. That's what NOTBAD needed. The round win goes their way. The individuals step up for them. And that was such a sick spray down. It just goes perfectly for him. They line up right into his crosshair. 10-10 scoreline, all tied up. We will take a quick look at the GG bet odds. Vega Squadron currently pegged as pretty big favourites here. We'll see if they can pull through. I think those are the odds for the series overall. Whereas this map could definitely go the way of NOTBAD. It is their own map pick. It is coming incredibly close. And Vega getting aggressive. Crush will find the opening all the way through Monster. It is a somewhat weakened buy for Vega Squadron. And how the hell is Dima here? Oh man, Fix will not be pleased about that one. The bomb has been spotted. Dima wanting to do even more damage, but decides to drop the smoke. This will allow his teammates to push all the way through B and start to converge on that bomb. Okay, I have to look at that dead body. I'm sorry. He looks so relaxed. He's just chilling. Anyway. Nade goes through. NOTBAD have got to work on recovering the bomb right now. Moonshine finds one man in towards Connector. Smoke will fade. It's the scouts to go in first, getting the information. Bit rounds the corner, but there's too many players to deal with. Moonshine eventually deploys the smoke, which probably should have come sooner. The bomb is slightly round the corner, though, which makes life awkward for him. Ooh. 10 seconds. There's no way of winning the round. And there we go. They spot the man on the fading smoke. Vega Squadron into the lead. Just looking at the scoreboard, Seized currently top fragging for Vega. It's nice to see him back to good form at this sort of level. Taking a bit of a step down from Na'Vi in terms of sort of the skill level, you would say, of the team. So you would want him to be fragging well, and he's showing that right now. JR hears these steps. He's got all the info. They don't clear him. Double spray down, nearly the third. Half damage done on towards that who came. A couple of rifles in play now for NOTBAD. They had this one AK at the start of the round. Now they've got the M4. SNK gets a quick couple of kills. They lined up almost perfectly for him. And all of a sudden, it's into the 2 versus 2. This round win could absolutely be on the cards for NOTBAD. Moonshine has that one smoke. Flashbang goes over the top. Scooby slightly blinded, but he is about to emerge through the smoke. The aggression is so well timed. Moonshine is not going to be able to do anything. He is a sitting duck on the site. Good awareness by Scooby there, but he doesn't deny the bomb plant. So NOTBAD will get that bonus money they were looking for. It's going to be another great buy for NOTBAD into this round. But they need to start getting consistent round wins on the board. The only round win on this T side for NOTBAD has come from that clutch from Fix, that 1v2. Other than that, most of the rounds have been at least fairly comfortable for Vega. Sometimes they're having, 2 or 3 alive, but generally they've been okay with that. It feels like Vega are in control of this second half. Nice shot from Seized. Bit the first to fall in round 23. NOTBAD could have really done with this round win, but Crush, using the MP5, Scooby finds the wallbang headshot. Again, Vega's money isn't exactly great. If NOTBAD could just win one round, they could maybe force Vega down to a low buy. But I don't think that's going to be happening here because NOTBAD have to pull off a 2-on-4 to win this round. Not only that, but Vega have also pushed in towards mid. Might not matter though. Moonshine trades on towards Seized. Now Scooby has got quite a few angles to watch. You can see he is slightly scared over towards mid. Nades on towards B will not lead to any aggression. Scooby pushing down for the flank. 30 seconds left and NOTBAD could try to go towards A. Currently, JR is not in the best position to stop them, but NOTBAD have got to do something soon. The time is against them here. Could just be the save. Yeah, it looks like it's the save. I was going to say they're not really making any moves. The obvious problem with this is that these two players get literally no money. So, that's who came, can't even afford Kevlar. He's going to have to stick with the glass cannon AWP. The rest of the team can just about buy around this, but the utility will be a little bit weakened. And that puts quite a lot of pressure on this round win for NOTBAD. They really need to get this one over the line. Again, Vega's squadron looking much improved on their CT side of Overpass. Flash through Monster. Vega move forwards. Counter nades in play from the Vega side. Sorry, NOTBAD moving forwards on their T side. It's Fix to try to force the opening. NOTBAD looking a little hesitant here, not moving forwards. Finally, the entries come through into the 3v3, and that bomb will not be planted. Dima denies that from going down, and Bit has to win a 1-on-3. Spots the first spray, is unsuccessful. Scooby turns it around onto his opponent. Vega Squadron up to a 14-10 lead, and it's looking good for them here on their map pick. And I would say in general, this is kind of what you see from teams that don't play Overpass too often. You can fairly frequently see them struggle on the T side. I think Overpass is one of the most difficult maps to play on the T side if you don't have sort of good strategies and good practice on this map. Because you kind of need to take the early map control to put yourself in a position to move towards those bomb sites. You need to take control over towards B short or over towards bathrooms. And that means generally you have to have the team play there. You have to have the precautions in place to be able to do that. And right now, I'm not sure we're seeing enough of that from NOTBAD. Again, we have to stress, this is Vega Squadron's map pick. So here on Overpass, you would expect them to be favoured. Mirage would be the next map. That's where I think NOTBAD could really try to test their opponents, because we've seen the individuals show up. Then again, Vega have looked much, much improved as this game has gone on. So the worry might be that now that Vega have got their individuals warmed up, just in general, you would kind of expect this Vega side to have the more skilled players. "58 seconds left on the clock. Vega have read this round quite well. They've actually got 3 players stacked towards A, which is quite uncommon on the CT side, and Scooby will lie in wait over towards A long. Good couple of opening kills for Vega Squadron. NOTBAD, again, just falling one by one. You can see those lack of trade frags really costing them. Moonshine baits in the aggression from Scooby. That's something to get slightly excited about, but as soon as you start to get excited about it, you realize that NOTBAD remain 2 men behind. Make that a 3-man differential to overcome. And with 10 seconds left, this round is over. Again, we can take a look at those GG bet odds, and you can see that Vega Squadron are understandably heavy favorites at this point. Looking good to take their own map win here on Overpass. And just in general, I think any doubts that were being raised early into this game have kind of been crushed with how dominant this second half has been. Especially because Vega are firstly winning the rounds, but secondly, winning most of these rounds comfortably. Quick B aggression, last chance for NOTBAD. Nade comes in towards them, damage done across the board. JR rotates over with a flashbang to assist his teammates. This smoke will obscure the vision of Crush. Bit manages to find a second entry in towards the B site, and surely this bomb will be planted without a problem. Fix moves the bomb onto the site. There could be a case for Vega to save at this point, but that will not be allowed. It's just every fight going the way of NOTBAD. JR will certainly be trying to save the AWP now. And NOTBAD finally showing us something on their T side. Just a quick B play. They win the first 2 fights, and from there, just go on to win the round. And I guess the question is, why didn't we see this earlier from NOTBAD? In a lot of those rounds, they were going fairly slow. Maybe the fast play is what was needed to get them something going. Either way, JR will be able to save the AWP. Nice round from NOTBAD. We can't take that away from them. And again, sometimes the less experienced teams do struggle to kind of figure out when exactly they need to switch things up. JR with the quick aggression, or will work well on the opening. Nice aggression from him. SNK was attempting to go through the molly, through the smoke in towards B short. That did not pay off for him. Oh, Crush trying to spot the man in towards short. Gets the timing right. Fix walks into the angle just as Crush begins to spam towards him. And at this point, NOTBAD may as well just commit in towards B. Dima in with the first. Dima finds the follow-up. And that has to be game, set, and match. That's who came. Is not going to be acing this, if we're being honest. And that should be the end of that. Vega Squadron set to win their own map pick here on Overpass. And again, much, much better from them on this CT side. The individuals really shining through here. That's what we wanted to see from Vega. Scooby, again, has been the standout for them. But C's played well throughout. JR started to step up towards the end there. Looking much, much improved from Vega's squadron. However, NOTBAD showed some promise in that first half. Let's see if they can carry that through into Mirage after the break.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.